Hi, I'm Nancy Barrow. I'm the engagement manager and the podcast host for Connecticut Paid Leave. And this is a new interview series. It's called 5 Minutes of Impact, short but powerful conversations with Connecticut Changemakers. And our changemaker today is Megan Morello, the Connecticut Ambassador for Count the Kicks. And welcome to 5 Minutes of Impact, Megan.
Hi, Nancy. Thank you so much for having me today.
So great to talk to you. So let's just start with the basics. Can you tell me about Count the Kicks? What do you do and who do you help?
Well, Count the Kicks is relatively new to Connecticut. It is a evidence-based program to teach expectant parents about the importance of tracking fetal movement in the third trimester. So it's a wonderful program to get to know your baby's normal so that we can help to hopefully prevent stillbirth.
So that's the focus of the program.
Yes.
And is there a certain project or initiative that you're working on that you're really proud of, Megan?
I'm proud of all of the work that we're doing. Like I said, as a whole organization, our goal is to save 6,000 babies a year because a third of stillbirths can be prevented, which is all evidence-based, just through the tracking of the fetal movement. But in pertaining to Connecticut itself, there is an average of 158 stillbirths a year in Connecticut. So our goal is to have 51 baby saves.
Wow, that's important work that you're doing.
Yes, it definitely is. And I do it in honor of my son, Braden, who was stillborn July 28th, 2021. I had a relatively easy, great pregnancy. Because of my age, I was being looked after with a high-risk doctor, but he was alive on a Thursday. I was getting monitored 2 to 3 days a week. I went back in on the following Tuesday and he was gone. And I was told the horrible words, "I'm sorry, there is no heartbeat." So from there, I found my new passion to get the word out to help potential expectant parents not have to go through the same trauma that myself and my family have gone through with this.
Oh, Megan, I'm so sorry about Brandon. That must have been so hard to go through. And I hope that you had, a really good circle around you to support you.
Yes, I definitely did. And Count the Kicks was one of the organizations that I found through doing research online, because when I got to the hospital, they asked me, they're like, "Have you been tracking your fetal movements?" And no one had told me anything about that in the doctor's office, my OBGYN. So that was completely a shock to me. And then when I found Count the Kicks online, I got to know their program more. And it's just such a simplistic idea of, in your third trimester, you pick one time a day and you track it through our free app, online on your phone. We have paper methods as well. You choose a time of day where the baby is the most active. And after like a week, you get an average of how long it takes to get to 10 movements. And then you have all of the data that is saved there. So it's absolutely wonderful. And then anytime that you feel any sort of a difference, whether it's decreased movement or even increased movement, go to your healthcare provider.
And how can people watching this interview get in touch with you at Count the Kicks?
You can get in touch with me through my email, which is greenwich.ambassador@counttthekicks.org. Or you can even just go to counttthekicks.org and then, oh no. And then you can find you can find the ambassador page and you can find me on there.
Okay. And can you give me one final thought that you would like our viewers to take away from this conversation?
I would like viewers to know about tracking of fetal movement, and especially mothers, to learn their baby's normal and to develop that bond with the baby while they're still in utero, and just to know everything you can, and to take in all the information that is possible so that nothing tragic can happen to a future mom.
Well, that's all the time we have on 5 Minutes of Impact. Short but powerful conversations with Connecticut Changemakers. And I want to thank our Connecticut Changemaker, Megan Morello, the Connecticut Ambassador, for Count the Kicks, for joining us today. And it was a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
I'm Nancy Barrow. And for a deeper dive into Connecticut paid leave, please listen to the Paid Leave podcast on our website at ctpaidleave.org. And thanks for joining us.